Welcome back, guys, for another episode of Control, the Ultimate Edition. If you're new to my channel and want to follow this daily series, remember to press the subscribe and bell buttons. And now let's continue. Alright, and thus...
We're going back home.
The turntable is revealed.
It started there, and it's never gone away.
Oh, and there are these immortal things down there. Let's be careful. What does this thing do? Okay, it can't be destroyed. I do not know why, but... Hey, there's no harm in getting rid of it, I guess. Alright, let's,
There's gotta be a way to rotate these tracks. Maybe there's a control panel nearby.
Well, it does say bridge operator there, so I'm guessing that's where we need to go. Yeah, we cannot open the door though, so I guess we have to look someplace else.
There's gotta be a way to rotate these tracks.
Okay, we can get in from there
Maybe
probably.
There's a control panel nearby.
Alright, let's quickly duck in before these things discover us though. I have to remember to look everywhere now that we have the levitation ability. Could find a lot of interesting things. Guess who just had to inspect an inbound delivery of like 100 teensy tiny little boxes? Me, that's who. And you know what was inside each one? A single human tooth. Effing gross. Yeah, tell me about it. Tied to the case file we were reading previously, I guess. Okay, so... Oh, there is a big red button, of course. How did I miss that? Now let's go outside and watch the spectacle. We actually want to go there, though, don't we? I don't know. Let's see. Oh yes, and now it opens. There's actually unexplored areas to each side. Like there's something behind there. The dump site. Sterling AWE, interesting. Well, we're gonna go towards this place. Yeah, ordinary AWE. That is our destination. I don't like that sound. It's kind of creepy in here. Oh, Jesus. Alright, who is fighting me? Is that a ghost? Is that a demon? Yeah, probably is. Did I get him? Yeah, I think we got him. Yeah, this is a way. Jesus, I hate these guys. What's going on here? Interesting. Looks like a helicopter of some sort. You obviously go there. Where do you go? Still no reaction. Oh, there's another one that goes over there. Okay, let's find another energy box. Can we operate that? Oh, that's what we need the power for. Okay. So let's find another cube. Now, and surprise, surprise, is inside here. All right. Now it opens. Excellent. Oh, and right away, get a lot of enemies here. Oh, and I think there's a powerful one there. Oh man, I just managed to grab that. Oh, Jesus. There's like too many bosses right now. Oh, down goes the first one though. Nice. Did I actually get both of them? Interesting. Ordinary AWE. We are on the right path. Oh, there's somebody in here though. Correction, there was somebody here. Ooh, ordinary AWE stage 1A dump. Witness testimonies. The first slide was a room with a dirty wallpaper and dolls on the shelf. There were lots of dolls. The house was empty. No one lived there. We played in there for a lot. It was our secret playhouse. Those are being said by Dylan Faden and Jesse Faden, by the way. I went to school with Neil. Some kids called him Nosebleed Neil. It was mean. He had asthma. Tom and his gang, Freddy, Hugo, and bullied him. We brought Neil to the dump to play. Okay, so I guess you're getting some backstory of how the ordinary incident started happening. Jesse and Dylan as kids, just playing like kids would do.
You're listening to America Overnight, celebrating 29 years, shining a light in the shadows. Thank you for staying with us. Here's our first caller.
Hi. What I'm about to tell you, if they found out, I don't know what would happen.
If who found out, brother?
The men in the suits. They told me it was an industrial accident, but this is something else. Something nobody talks about. Ordinary.
This certainly doesn't sound very ordinary, caller.
No, not ordinary. Ordinary. It's a town. And it wasn't an industrial accident. I mean, that's what they said, but that's bullshit.
Whoa, please watch the language, caller. It may be 2 a.m., but we're still a family show.
I'm sorry. It's just, my brother lived there. They said the town was destroyed, but it wasn't. I went there. The people are gone, but the town's there. It's still there.
So the population of an entire town disappears, yet the town remains. Tell me, was the phrase, "there is no salvation," written anywhere?
I'm not sure.
The same thing happened in Brazil in 23, a village called Hor Verde. More than 600 people just up and left. The government said they were fleeing guerrilla forces, but we know the truth. A mass abduction. As predicted by my regular guest, Dr. Quincy Reagan.
Abduction? You mean aliens? That's bullshit! I know they're lying!
Now, I warned you about the language, caller. I'm afraid we're gonna have to cut you off. And good timing, too. It's time for a short break. Hang in there. America Overnight will be right back.
Oh man, I do not even want to speculate what happened to that guy. Because he actually guessed the truth. So, yeah. The radio host obviously tried to dismiss it as mumbo jumbo, but we know better. Ordinary AWE, there you get it. Now we're gonna read about the most famous incident in this game. An AWE occurred in the town of Ordinary, caused by an object of power, the slide projector, discovered by local children at the dump site outside of town. When a specific set of slides are used in the projected images are open doorways to other dimensions. Multiple slides were used by the children, resulting in the disappearance of the town's adult population. Event response. On August 30, 2002, siblings Dylan Faden, 10 years old, P6, and Jesse Faden, 11 years old, P7, were playing at the local dump when they found a discarded slide projector. A team led by Director Trench and Dr. Darling arrived at the site on September 14th. The AWE had ended, but the team found the Faden children, who led them to the slide projector and the slides, which had been burned with the exception of one. Jesse escaped when agents attempted to detain the pair. In total, 17 individuals were found in the town. All of them were brought in for questioning and tests. So actually a very interesting thing here. All of the slide projector slides were burned except for one. Jesse, I know from the lore, was the one to burn the slide the other slides, because the other slides were causing mayhem and chaos. The one slide that she didn't burn, I think it was the slide picture of a hand. It was actually the slide that caused Polaris to emerge. Polaris being the guiding power that protects Jesse. So she kind of destroyed everything except for her own protector there. Just a bit of a backstory for you guys. Ooh, another video we can watch.
There is a curious correlation with the yet unknown forces intruding upon our world in the form of alternate world events. These forces gravitate toward archetypal objects, a gun, a television, a supposedly haunted house. So clearly humanity affects this process. Our collective unconscious is a map of sorts. We hold the key, but we don't know how to use it. We create these archetypes through everyday life, popular culture, urban legends. But you're observing and influencing our complicated system in action. We can change the likelihood of something being a receptacle for these forces just by thinking about it. But we haven't found a method to control the outcome. And yet, there's something in our dreams, in a conceptual reality with power without lives. What's the cause and what's the effect? Are we the starting point or just a necessary evil in this? A byproduct, a reflection, a projection?
That's bullshit.
We'll struggle to find the answers to these hard questions.
I'm afraid we're gonna have to cut
We're
you
trying.
off. It's time for a short
Interesting, and that's actually a very critical unanswered questions. What kind of role are humans playing into this entire story? Are we actually the ones behind the driver, in the driver's seat? Or are we just along for the ride? So is the hiss, Polaris and the board actually just using us? Or do we actually have some serious part to play in this story? Oh, actually I can take this guy over. Yes. Become my puppet. And Polaris wants me to activate that point, presumably a control point. First though, let's listen to this as well.
Annual evaluation of Dylan Faden, formerly P6, performed by Dr. Carla Vaughn. The questions asked here correspond to the 5th iteration of the Gunner's psychological assessment. Are you ready, Dylan? Let's begin then. In a single word, describe the world around you.
Where's Casper?
Dr. Darling is out of the building today.
He's never out. He didn't want to come, did he? He never visits, not since Roberts. Tell Darling it wasn't my fault. I couldn't control it yet, but I can now. I learned. Will you tell him?
In a single word, describe the world around you.
A prison. A cold, empty prison. Not even a poster on the wall.
Mm-hmm. What is the next number in the sequence 3, 6, 9, 12, 15?
18.
What day is it today?
How the hell would I know? It's not like you give me a calendar.
You find a rabbit in the woods. It is breathing, but not moving. You cannot see any blood. What do?
Leave it.
Expand on that.
It doesn't matter. The rabbit's not real. None of it's real.
What day is it today?
Do you enjoy asking people questions that can't be answered? Is this what gets you up in the morning? What you dreamed of doing as a scared, stupid little girl?
Can you describe a dog to me?
In Ordinary, we had a friend. Nosebleed Neil. And when it all went crazy, you know what I mean. Nosebleed Neil turned into a dog. Or something like a dog.
What day is it tomorrow?
Fuck off! I don't know! There is no calendar! How can I fucking know?
Dylan, calm down.
Fuck you! Fuck you and fuck Casper! Hey! Are you watching this, you old fuck? Did you send your bitch because you're too scared of me? Where is Casper?
Security, get a team in here. I need...
Oh, ouch! What happened there in the end? But I guess that lady kinda got what she was coming to. I mean, why keep asking him about what day it is when it clearly makes no sense and makes him angry? Alright, in any case, let's cleanse this. Alright, so on to the ordinary AWE. By the way, what this means is they took the entire playground of that town and transported it into a room here. It's gonna be very interesting to see. Alright, we clearly need to push that, but first let's read. Ordinary AWE Stage 1B. Dump Witness Testimonies. The second slide we called the meadow, but it was really just an empty lot with a bunch of weeds. There was a shack and a phone line. It smelled like flowers there. It was powerful, intoxicating even. We had crazy dreams there. It must have been because of the smell. I didn't like it. Didn't like losing control. In the dreams, everything was melting. And then, when we'd come out, everything had melted around the projector. That's by Jesse Faden during a therapy session. Neil was really into it. We found out he'd been coming there more and more on his own. Then Tom beat the cigarette out of Neil and found the projector. He and his goons took it. By Jesse Faden. We thought Neil had got lost inside the meadow when Tom changed the slide, but that's not what happened. Dylan Faden. Extrapolated information. Unconfirmed existence of an additional slide. Designation meadow. Yeah, they do not know what kind of slides existed because Jesse burned them all. They only have testimonies to go with. Alright, big red button.
Let's see what they had on Ordinary. It's all here. Our home, our school, the woods, the dump.
Oh, wait a sec. You can just drop down from here. There is no window. I thought there was a window here. Any enemies around? Ah, there's the school. Can I... Oh, I can destroy everything. Destroy the town of Ordinary. Destroy the school because we hate homework. Destroy the mayor's office because we voted for the other guy. Oh man, I'm going nuts. These are the trees, I presume, and that's probably the dump. Is it? Destroy the cars because we never can find a parking spot. Okay, Jesus, did I do something? There's some ominous music playing. Maybe the game is pissed at me. Oh, there you go. Okay. Alright, now we gotta keep mobile here. Okay, let's actually evade that thing. Oh, come on. I can actually catch the things he's firing at me, can I? Fire one. Come on. Come on, big guy. Yeah.
We found the slide projector in the dump outside town. Did they recreate that too? Is that where they keep it?
When an audio log, let's listen.
You mentioned a poem last time we talked. By Thomas Zane?
Yes. Beyond the shadow you settle for, there's a miracle illuminated.
I looked the poem up. Only I couldn't find any poet by that name. I did find a European filmmaker who moved here in the 60s, named Thomas Zane.
What? I don't...
No matter. It suits you very well. The poem. How you see things. Maybe you wrote it yourself?
I didn't.
No matter. You've said a few times that you feel like there's a piece of you missing. Can we talk about that?
Okay. Yeah, it's this... I feel an emptiness, a yearning for something that I think I lost.
It's natural for you to feel that way. Your brother and your parents are dead.
No. No. Dylan's not dead. And that's not even it.
You're referring to the imaginary friend from your childhood?
Polaris. She's come back. After a long time, she's calling me. In a dream I saw, she showed me things.
Jesse.
It felt more real than anything. As real as what happened in Ordinary.
The industrial accident in your hometown? That you believe Polaris caused?
No, it wasn't an accident. There was no industrial accident, and Polaris didn't cause it. She saved me and Dylan.
Jesse...
No! It was a cover-up. The government knows about it. There were agents there. Agents from... I don't know exactly, but they took Dylan. I'll find them. I won't stop looking. Polaris wants me to go to New York. There's a building there. I have to leave soon. I have to be there at a very specific time. Something hugely important is going to happen.
Jesse, you know we can't let you go until you're well. And that begins by understanding what's real and what's imagined.
Alright, some interesting information about the psychiatrist again, trying to prove Jesse as crazy.
A poem.
Before we move on. Again, the ordinary AWE. Didn't we read this? Let's see. Actually, this is new. Details are largely based on interviews conducted with Dylan Faden and the obtained therapy sessions of Jesse Faden, as well as circumstantial evidence found at the ordinary site. Note that accounts provided by all three sources contain conflicting data. For example, Dylan claims there were 8 slides for the projector. Jesse mentioned 9 slides. The Bureau found 1 intact slide, designation 36, which is actually the slide for Polaris, in case you're wondering, and the burned remain of 6 others. Unfortunately, these slides are too badly damaged to be used in the projector. Jesse Faden is believed to be the individual responsible for burning the slides. That's a correct assumption. Notes: Dr. Darling has ordered that the entirety of the ordinary town dump be brought to the Bureau for examination and analysis, with the hopes of finding additional slides or other altered materials. Due to the limited space in the investigation sector, this AWE will be investigated in the containment sector. Alright, and we are heading just there right now. Am I going the right way, actually? Yeah, we are. Okay.
They moved the whole landfill here in the middle of New York, and nobody saw a thing. Pretty unbelievable.
Well, it was a landfill. It's not like they moved anything, I don't know. Notice: by order of Dr. Darling, all work in the ordinary dump is to stop effective immediately. Resources will be allocated to the redacted department. Details will be forthcoming. This area will be sealed by the end of the month. Please remove all personal effects before that time. Any photographic slides, the type used in this slide projectors, found in the area should be delivered to Dr. Darling immediately. Alright, so it looks like they're kind of abandoning things here probably because they couldn't find Jesse. But surprise, surprise, Jesse found them. Alright, now, before we go down there, which I'm pretty sure will start a battle or something, because this looks like a battle arena. Let's try and search, see if we can find anything else interesting. Like this. Wolf Globe. Okay, that's an altered item, and no idea what that's about, but let's read. The item was found in the penthouse suite at Redacted Toronto, belonging to David Wolf, who was being investigated for illegally dealing in altered materials. Bureau agents raided his penthouse and found numerous paranatural belongings, including redacted, and this item. Mr. Wolf was arrested. Supplementary materials from an article. So why would a 36-year-old Bay Street investment trader, filthy rich, married to a model, disappear overnight? That's the question that's kept Toronto high society up at night this past week. Police say it's being looked into. Some nutjob radio show in the States claims he disappeared to join the Illuminati, but it's this reporter's opinion that Mr. Wolf, bored of his job, sick of his family, left it all behind to retire in some remote beach paradise. Oh yeah, take the easy explanation, of course. Now he's sipping Mai Tais while the world thinks he's dead. Okay, I guess. Oh man, I think that reporter just wanted to get out of the office and go back to his home as soon as he could. Let's see. Okay, now we get some enemies. Oh, and we need to preferably kill this orb first. Is it done? Yes, I think it's done. Okay, now let's actually start taking care of the enemies. Oh man, I love flying so much in this game. Let's actually get 3 things at a time. Oh wow, I can hit 2 enemies at once. Didn't know that. Oh, I could have actually taken that guy over. Ah, too bad I didn't try that. Whoops, okay. He's gonna flank objects at me. Okay, this guy is dangerous. Let's focus on him a bit. And down the bad guy goes. There's a lot of fighting in this place. Not that I mind. Fighting is actually very enjoyable in this game. And we are done. Alright, now then. Let's see if we can learn, if we can deduce this light projector's location.
Effective immediately. I'm setting up a new department. Dimensional research in the research sector. Transferring the slide projector there. That's where my focus will be now. The ordinary site remains as is. We'll be back to... I don't know when.
Darling took the projector to the research sector. He dedicated a whole area to it, so he knew it was important. Dimensional research. That's where we go next.
And that's the end of this episode then. If you enjoyed it, remember to press the like button to help my channel out, and definitely let me know your thoughts in the comments. To watch the next one, you can find a playlist link in the description of this video. And if you want to receive notifications for every new episode, make sure to click the subscribe and bell buttons right below this video. Thanks again guys, see you in tomorrow's episode.